he's a pretty popular guy. It's Henry Cavill
Oh
has
no,
been
that
cast
guy.
in that guy. Yeah, Henry Cavill he's been cast in the Highlander reboot. Now, the Highlander series, there was a few movies. I think there was three, maybe it was definitely two. There was also a Highlander series TV show. Now, I haven't seen any of them. I have Highlander on my Netflix. I have to watch it. Just didn't get a chance today. He's been cast in the Highlander reboot. Two things to talk about: this movie, him being cast in it, but also the chance of him as Superman returning. Is the chance of that decreasing? Which I think it kind of is as well. But Highlander, Henry Cavill is the star of The Witcher. In the last Mission Impossible movie, he's Superman. This is another big role to get, another big kind of genre to get as well. Alex, have you seen the Highlander movie, and what's your kind of thoughts on Henry
I
Cavill? Yeah,
I grew
not
up on
many
it.
have.
No, I grew
You
up with
you
the Highlander series.
you you
Yeah,
you seen it? Oh, brilliant. Okay, okay.
I've seen them all. I've seen the series. I used to be a huge fan, so I'm glad just to see him as Connor McLeod for it. I'm trying for who they're gonna pick as the Krugler, the villain for this film. I'm hoping it could be like maybe Dave Batista or Jason
Ooh.
Momoa. Mainly Jason Momoa. I think he'll be perfect for that role, especially just to bring back more of that Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa meme back on that forefront. That'll be great for marketing. But for this, like it was a little left field. Well, not so much, especially with The Witcher, but this is gonna be like a risk with the Highlander because it's a very cultish film out there, but it's not a type of film that everyone will know. Like you've heard of Highlander, but do you know the story behind it? Um, that's the issue that I have with it. But hopefully, this is a role that he could grow in and actually create a franchise out of it because there's a lot of potential, especially with the Highlander IP. It's a lot of great stories, a lot of great characters. It was if you've seen the 1986 film, it was pure 80 fantasy medieval bliss, like everything that you want. Especially you had Sean Connery as the Spaniard, like Sean Connery as a Spaniard, like who could have thought? But yeah, no, I'm happy for him, but I'm just a little worried that again this is going to be another risk for him to get into because the Witcher was a risk as well. It was known, it's not so well known, like it was well known within the gaming community, but not so much like for a general audience. But it worked. Like it's a highly rated series on Netflix, and it was a great suit for him. But for his next blockbuster, I'm hoping this could be great.
Yeah, and like, can you tell us as well? From what I heard about Highlander, is did it go through different not timelines, different generations, different centuries? Is there something like that?
Essentially,
Yeah.
yeah. It's and with the series too. It's the story is just about immortals that essentially they'll like you go out and kill each other for the main prize, but you can't kill on. You could duel anywhere within the world, but not on holy ground.
Okay.
So you can't fight like in a church, for instance. And
It's like John Wick with the Continental. You can't spill blood in the
yeah,
continental ground.
yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But Casey, you heard this news, and I don't think you've seen the movie either. But just kind of give us your thoughts on him joining another kind of big franchise, and if he's the right role for it. And do you think maybe this is showing that his Superman days are?
Yeah, I've thought that for a while now. There's no news about Superman yet, and um, there was one
Wait,
report
I thought
from
there was news about Superman.
which one?
The other one.
Which other one?
Yeah, no, worry, Casey. I was trying to make a joke up with you.
I know which joke were you? Okay, never mind. So yeah, the last time we heard from the studio was the oh, you're saying the Black Superman thing? I was talking about just Henry Cavill, man. But yeah, the last thing I heard was
Don't even try. Don't even try. Yeah, see, I've tried. I tried to bring comedy into this show because he doesn't get it. So.
But yeah, the last thing we heard from the studio from for Henry Cavill was, you know, that bullshit quote. Do you remember? They said something like, "Oh, we have always loved working with Henry Cavill, and we will always cherish working with him," and some sort of bullshit like that, right? When they were asked if there's any Superman future with him, that was their direct quote. And then again, one article came out and there was no quote, but that basically said that his future in a movie would just be limited to cameos. But again, there was no quote with that, so I don't know if it was just a another distraction piece or, you know, whatever. But I think with all these roles that he's been getting, I think that his Superman days are over for now. Maybe they'll pick him back up in the future, but the thing that, you know, the thing that hits me is that he's now super expensive, and they missed out on him big time during Justice League. And then he got Mission Impossible, then he got Witcher, then Witcher season 2, and then he probably now is in talks to play Bond. There's a lot of stuff happening. He's Sherlock, now he's in Highlander, you know, so he's getting more and more expensive by the day. And you know how Warner Brothers are with their cheap ass. They won't renew his contract. There were already rumors that he was asking more than what they were willing to pay, and now he'll be like rock level massive. So I'm not sure. Like Maher keeps saying, I think his best chance is probably in the Rock Black Adam universe. But other than that, I don't think they would do anything with him.
Yeah, if we believe the rumors about Shazam, it's that maybe there was contract disputes over money and stuff like that. So let's just entertain the argument. Warner
Mhm.
Brothers are kind of stepped into a corner because if they agreed to a contract with him when Shazam was shooting back in what 2018, 2017, stuff like that, it would have been cheaper than it's going to be now. His star power is going up every 6 months. You know, The Witcher's coming out. Enola Holmes is a big hit. That's getting a sequel. He's going to have more of a role in that. Talks of him maybe coming back for Mission Impossible, even though I know he was killed off, but nobody ever dies in these movies. MGM has just purchased Amazon has just purchased MGM, I should say, which is James Bond. There's a good chance that he will be the next James Bond to take over for Daniel Craig. So if he gets that, he's going to be one of the most expensive actors in the world if he gets that job, that role. That's just a fact. But I don't think this is the end for him as Superman getting all these roles. I just think it's the end for him to get his own Man of Steel sequel. I don't think that's
Or
coming
Justice
anytime
League.
soon. I think the best chance for Henry, yeah, or Justice League. Those two aren't going to happen, in my opinion. I think the best way for Henry Cavill to return as Superman is in the Black Adam Shazam verse world, in a cameo, in a small role, something like that. I think that's the best way because his agent is the same as The Rock. The Rock would love a big marketing tool like Black Adam v Superman. He would love something like that. It's like a WWE
Yeah.
marketing would be insane.
Yeah.
I think that's the best scenario. I don't see a Superman sequel. I don't see a Justice League sequel with Henry Cavill as the main lead whatsoever because his star power is going up and going up. Then again, The Rock has such a work ethic that he's doing a movie every 6 months, 3 months. You know, he jumps to project to project. There's no reason why Henry Cavill can't do the same. And actually, he is doing the same. He just finished The Witcher. He'll be shooting Enola Holmes. He'll be shooting Highlander. He'll be going into say, let's say James Bond or Witcher 3. You know, stuff like that. So he's working pretty actively as well. So
Isn't
this
he also
Highlander,
in talks with the that game,
that's the
Mass Effect?
yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, that's the one I was talking
Yeah.
to say about. I couldn't think of the name for today. That's it. Yeah, there's another product like that. So he's getting these huge IPs with these kind of really cool characters: a Highlander, a Witcher, Mass Effect. So James Bond, Superman. He's playing characters and he's making them his own, but he also has his own fan base. He builds a PC, everyone watches it because you know why and stuff like that. He's really, really likable. So I think he's doing pretty well, but his star power is going up even more for Warner Brothers to even afford for a Superman movie. I don't even think they want to do a Superman movie with him because they have Tennessee Coates Black Superman film coming, which I'm sure will be fine. But we all want to see Henry Cavill as well. So yeah, I think the best chance is the Rock and his agent somehow getting them into Shazam 3 or into Black Adam. That's my opinion on that.
No, I'm with you for that. Just the one thing I'm just afraid of, if he actually does get the role for James Bond, it's over.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's done.
because
for a franchise like that, your time is now limited. You're on a production that will be extended for 6-7 months out of the whole year, and if you're going to be doing another film that will be that type of production style, you can't. It's only going to be smaller roles, and from there, it's.
And no disrespect to Daniel Craig, he does his own stunts as well. But Henry Cavill, he does his own.
I think it's
stunts
Daniel's
as well,
last
he's
movie,
very
this
much
one,
involved.
right?
It is. I can't wait for it. I cannot wait.
Yeah. So I think that's the way we're going to go.